In the whirlwind of a disappointing season, where superstars steal the spotlight, one player quietly held the team together. But was Lindsay Allen really the most overlooked gem on the Connecticut Sun's roster in 2025? It's a question that tugs at the heart of basketball fans, especially when you consider how easily talent can fade into the background amid a team's struggles. Let's dive into this intriguing story, exploring the highs, lows, and hidden strengths that defined Allen's year, and why her contributions might just be the key to the Suns' future. But here's where it gets controversial. In a league obsessed with flashy stats and headlines, is it fair to overlook players who prioritize team success over personal glory? Stick around, because this is the part most people miss, the subtle ways reliability can outshine raw numbers. The Connecticut Sun certainly grabbed attention during their 2025 campaign, but the buzz mostly revolved around big names, like Tina Charles, whose record-breaking performances kept fans talking. Check out this deep dive, https://WNBA/news/Connecticut Sun can't afford lose Tina Charles in 2026. And Marina Mabrey, alongside the electrifying rookie trio of Saniya Rivers, who made history in her debut year. https://ways Saniya Rivers' historic year, written, it's recorded today, it's sparking, its energy is everywhere. But with a final record of 11 wins and 33 losses, the season was far from triumphant for the Sun. That said, it's impossible to ignore the undeniable talent lurking within the franchise, talent that's often underestimated, including the steady guard Lindsay Allen. For more on her journey, si.com/WNBA/Sun/news, how Lindsay Allen fared in her first season Connecticut Sun. At 30 years old, Lindsay Allen has navigated the WNBA's competitive landscape for 8 seasons, showcasing resilience and adaptability. For beginners wondering how players enter the league, she was selected as the 14th overall pick in the second round of the 2017 WNBA draft, a process where teams choose prospects based on college performance and potential. She began her career attending training camp with the New York Liberty before joining the Las Vegas Aces, where she honed her skills over several years. In 2021, a trade sent her to the Indiana Fever, and by 2022, she was with the Minnesota Lynx. Her journey didn't stop there, highlighting how frequent team changes can challenge players to adjust quickly. In 2024, Allen secured a 2-year contract with the Chicago Sky, stepping onto the court in 40 games and starting 28 of them. She delivered solid performances, averaging 6.6 points per game, grabbing 2.0 rebounds, and dishing out 3.9 assists, numbers that reflect her ability to contribute in multiple ways, from scoring to facilitating plays. Then, in 2025, she was traded to the Sun, bringing her extensive experience to a team in flux. With so many stops in her career, it's understandable that she faced hurdles in establishing herself amid the chaos. Throughout the regular season, Allen suited up for 31 games, starting in 9. Her averages dipped to 2.4 points per game, a noticeable decline from her Sky days, while she pulled down 1.0 rebounds and recorded 2.0 assists. Yet despite these lower stats, she rose to the occasion, providing crucial support on the court, especially when Bria Hartley dealt with an injury. This kind of reliability is invaluable in basketball, where not every player can be the primary scorer. Some excel in roles that keep the team balanced and cohesive. Of course, this wasn't Allen's standout season, but it was a period of significant transition for both her and the franchise. The year brought a flurry of rapid, unforeseen decisions that teams often must make on the spot, like adjusting lineups due to injuries or trades. For newcomers to the sport, think of it like a chess game where pieces are moved unexpectedly. It tests a player's versatility and mental toughness. And this is the part most people miss. Basketball isn't just about the scoreboard. While Allen wasn't the headline grabber this year, her dependable presence offers immense value to the Sun. Her knack for stepping up in critical moments, think of her as the unsung hero who stabilizes the ship during a storm, is what truly defines a player's worth. In a league where stats can be misleading, for example, a player might sacrifice points to focus on defense or team play. Allen's contributions remind us that intangibles like leadership and consistency often matter more than flashy highlights. Now, with one season under her belt in Connecticut, the stage is set for brighter days ahead. Her 2026 campaign could very well showcase more of her brilliance, especially as the team rebuilds, as discussed in this piece on the pressure facing coach Rashid Meziane, https. She was certainly overshadowed in 2025, but that doesn't have to define her legacy. In fact, this raises a controversial point. Should teams prioritize players who boost the spotlight or those who quietly elevate the whole squad? It's a debate worth having. Does Allen's story challenge the way we value basketball talent, or is the focus on stars simply human nature? What do you think? Was Lindsay Allen the most overshadowed player on the Sun this year, or should we be celebrating her reliability more? Do stats tell the full story of a player's impact, or is there room for a counterpoint that undervalues team-oriented roles? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own examples from the WNBA.